Hi Paul and team, it's Nigel here. I just wanted to put this together for you. I thought this might be the easiest way to give you a sort of an orientation, a walk around this spreadsheet. It's only 10 minutes and that should give you pretty much all the information you need to know. And hopefully it won't seem so daunting afterwards. I do apologize the fact that it may appear complicated, but I really do think it'll be much simpler and much easier for you than in previous years once you just know your way around it. So to begin with, when you open it up, it will appear on this first page, which is just the groups page. It's just information for you on here. You can see the four group numbers, the four groups color coded at the top there, the 9 teams for each group with their team numbers. These team numbers were drawn from the just original listing you had that you posted on the forum. So you'll need to know those team numbers because you'll be entering those in the fixture list. You don't need to enter in team names at any point, just the numbers is all you'll need. To make it a bit easier as well, underneath these four groups, I've got the 36 teams listed again, but this time numerically by team number. So again, as a reference point for you. You don't need to enter in anything on here. It's just a reference point for you. If you look down at the bottom of the page, you'll see the various pages that are part of this spreadsheet, groups and tables, and then you'll see 3 color-coded pages per group: squads, fixtures, and results. And again, as I said, the colors correspond to the groups themselves. The tables page, you see, you'll be perfectly familiar with that. That's what the players online will be looking at quite a lot. You don't have to do anything on this page. It will automatically calculate as the results come in, although you will need to just sort by position once the results are in. We can have a look at that in a minute. Next to the tables is the first of the group pages, group 1 squads. This is just the 9 teams that are in group 1 with their squads. The player numbers, player names with captains in bold, and their tier. Again, you don't need to enter in anything here. It's already entered in. It's a reference point for you. The only missing information is that for Grand Oaks, which hopefully they will still supply in order to take part in the competition. So there's your 9 teams for group 1 with their team numbers here as well, already reproduced, and there's a corresponding page for each of the other groups as well. So you see here there's the group 2 squads, group 3 squads, group 4 squads, color coded per group. So back to the group 1 squads. Again, you don't need to enter in any information here. In fact, anywhere on the spreadsheet, the only time you'll need to enter in information is in grey squares. So let's go to the next page, which is group 1 fixtures. And you'll see also there are group 2 fixtures, group 3 fixtures, and so on. So each group has its own fixtures page. On this page, as I said, you're only going to be entering information in the grey squares. So you'll see the grey squares just down the edges of the boxes. If you hover over this where it says team number, it gives you the helpful information that you enter the team number below, which would be here. If you hover over the player number, it says enter player number below. And that's it, really. This is all the information you're going to be entering in. The team number you have from the groups page. What I would suggest you do is really, as you can see for group 1 round 1, here are your 4 matches. There's only going to be 4 matches per round for each group anyway, because the maximum of 8 teams can play at any one time. In group 1 right now there is only 8 active teams, so that makes it even simpler. There's no team sitting it out per week. But what I recommend you do is you fill in to start off with, just fill in your 4 fixtures by team numbers. So let's say you have to begin with team 17, which automatically comes up as boys club, versus team 31, which automatically comes up as Victoria A. Are we pronouncing it that way? I don't know. So there we go, that was automatic. All you did was enter in the team numbers, the team names pop up there, and you'll see in the results page, which is the next one along, that information is automatically filled in there as well. Boys Club versus Victoria. The others are still blank at the moment. Back to the fixtures. Fill in the remaining fixtures as well. Let's say that's Team 7 versus Team 10. 29 versus 25, and then 15 versus 24. So again, 1, 2, 3, 4. There it is, your 4 matches, your 8 team names all filled in there. And if you go back to the results page, now you can see these 4 matches all have the 8 teams already entered in. What's missing is the player names. Sorry. So back to the fixtures page. You'll be entering in player numbers. Is all. Your team captains will have supplied you with their 8 players who are going to be playing in each match. Their player numbers they've given you from their squads. So that's all you need to enter in. So let us, for this example, I'm just going to enter in 4 players for each match, just so you can see how it works. So let's say 286, player 287, 288, and 295. The first 4 players in the boys club. You can see as I entered in their player numbers down here, so their player names automatically appeared here. And you'll see also, if you go to the results page, there we go, as you entered in the player numbers, so their names automatically appeared here as well, along with their tier, champion, tour legend, legend, and so on. You don't need to enter in anything there, it's done for you. Back to the fixtures page, we enter in their opposing players, say 451, 452, 460, 461. So again, there is now the 4 players for Victoria, and on the results page there is the 4 players that have automatically popped up there along with their tiers. What has also appeared now is the handicap where applicable, and you can see there's the first tie between these players is a champion versus champion, so there's no handicap. Same thing with fixture number 2. But the third match between Maskunum 66, who's a tour legend, and Org1, who's a legend, that shows therefore now that there is 2 holes to be conceded by the tour legend. That's in red, and on the other side is 2 holes to be gained by the legend in green. So that's it. Again, you haven't had to enter in anything whatsoever on this page so far, and that will be true all the way through the competition. You don't need to enter in player names or tiers or anything at all here. That's taken care of automatically the moment you enter in just the player number on the fixtures page. So on the result page, all you will need to fill in at any point really is just whether it's a win, draw or lose. So let's say here that the first match was a win, the second one was a lose, the third one was a win, and the last one was a draw. As you've entered in W, L or D for win, lose or draw here, the corresponding result pops up on the other side for the opposing team. You don't need to enter that in, and the points have calculated down here as well automatically. Those points have also now been transferred through to the tables, so you can see the boys club and Victoria, 2 teams here, both played 4. Boys club have picked up 7 points and Victoria picked up 4 points. So the only thing you're ever going to need to do on here is just sort the table out by position, which you can do at any point. There you go. So that keeps that table up to date here, and this will now have automatically also updated the other version online that you posted just for the players to view. So that's why you don't need to ever edit that sheet, because it just draws information from here and mirrors it right there. So that's it. That's really all there is to it. As I said, just to reiterate, you're only going to be entering in information in the grey squares at any point, and not much there. You really just need your team numbers and then your player numbers as well, and the rest gets entered in automatically. And then you just do win, lose, or draw as the results come in. I really do think that this should save you a lot of time. It looks more complicated than it is, but when you see that really there's only a couple of areas where you ever have to enter in information, then you should hopefully see that it's a time saver for you. I certainly hope so. Anyway, that was the intent of this whole thing. So um, that's it. Email me with any questions, complaints, insults, whatever you need. I'll answer any questions the best I can. I can chat to you as well. I'm on Discord as well if need be. If you wanted to actually have a live chat about that and run through, I'd be delighted to do that. We can run through it all together at the same time and just have a play around with it. Really, it's still nearly 3 weeks before the start, but that should hopefully do it. Okay, I'll catch you later. Thanks. Bye.